Hey guys, it's me, Kisame Unlimited.
And it's me, Spidey, and we're doing a Could This Be Meta. If you don't know what Could This Be Meta is, the Could This Be Meta is basically a segment where me, Kisame, will take an old archetype, a little bit somewhat regional archetype, and then we're going to add 5 fantasy support cards that we have created by ourselves, and then he will discuss with me or I will discuss with him whether or not, with these cards,
this deck could be OP tier 1 status. No, we're talking about like Burning Abyss, Shaddoll, Necro.
So they compete with the tier 1 type shit. And then if you
only 5 cards, with only making 5 cards,
which is very hard to actually do. And if you like this segment, you want to see it continue, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment down below suggestions for other archetypes you would want to see for the Could This Be Meta. And we give away you get a free chance to win a free pack of the most recent set, and the winner from the last video will be announced at the end of this video. So make sure you stay tuned for that type of information.
Okay, so now the archetype I'm going to cover in this Could This Be Meta segment is I'm going to do a deck that honestly sucks ass and needs all the help it could get.
See, and the audience knows what it is from the title. I don't know. What is it?
Gimmick puppets.
Ew.
Yeah, but it's ill.
I know gimmick puppets. I've faced them. I know what they do.
No, we know that Gimmick Puppets is a deck where they play rank 8s and they waste all their resources to bring out one card that easily gets stopped. That's basically what they do.
Yeah, because they don't have no type of protection.
Alright. So
that's one thing the archetype needs, so hopefully you made a card that does just that.
Now, I made 2 effect monsters. I made 1 XYZ, a field spell card, and a I think it's a normal trap card? Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes. No, it's a continuous trap card, I believe. Okay. Alright. Now I'm going to tell you the XYZ I made for them first, called Gimmick Puppet Curse Swamp Doll.
They have so many XYZs, and now you made another one.
This one's different. It's rank 4. They have level 4s, but they don't have a rank 4. They only have rank 8s.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a machine. It's rank 4, and it has 1,500 attack points and 1,000 defense points in its dark attribute. It takes only 2 Gimmick Puppet monsters. Once per turn, you can detach 1 XYZ material from this card to activate this effect. Target 1 monster your opponent controls and take control of it. And double this monster's attack and defense points until the end phase of this turn.
So, okay, so you're taking that monster, and then the XYZ monster attack points doubles.
Yeah, so it goes from 1,500 attack points to a 3,000 monster like all the other XYZs there are.
Okay.
I think it's kind of good because they know they're based off strings and puppeteering, so I feel like it's kind of... I just feel like it fits them.
I actually do like it because I feel like instead of destroying a card and removing it from the field or sending it to the hand, you just take it. And then you can do it's a different way of clearing your opponent's field. I like it. Very creative. Kudos.
Okay. Next I made a card called Gimmick Puppet Annabelle. Now I did this because of all that stupid shit with that Annabelle movie coming out, and I needed a good name for a fucking possessed doll. So I called
is that a lawsuit? No.
Ooh. Alright, so Gimmick Puppet Annabelle machine, level 8, dark monster, 0 attack points and 0 defense points. Now but remember, it's dark and it's level 8. And its effect is if this card is in your graveyard once per turn during your main phase, you could target 1 monster in your opponent's graveyard and special summon it to your side of the field, treating the special summoned monster as a level 8 Gimmick Puppet monster with 0 attack points and 0 defense points. During the end phase, destroy that special summoned monster. So as long as you have this Gimmick Puppet Annabelle in your own graveyard, once per turn you could target 1 monster in your opponent's graveyard and then special summon it to your field with basically just as a Gimmick Puppet monster with 0 attack points, 0 defense points with no effect. The effect is obviously negated because you can't have it special summon and like, oh, I'll use its effect. But it's negated and it's just basically a Gimmick Puppet monster that you could just overlay with. Now, what do you think?
It's funny to me how kind of power hungry I've seen you are, like how these Gradle monsters have taken over your brain. You're doing something with an archetype that's never been done before, but the only thing about it, I can't even be mad at it because it's good. It's like, I was like, well, the Gimmick Puppets actually have effects that discard them to the graveyard or send them straight to the graveyard. And while I was in your graveyard, hey, take a monster, negate all the shit, and make it do what Gimmick Puppets do. So I was like, okay. It's actually good. I'm like, I'm a little bit mad that you're like, oh, you're doing this whole, I'm taking control of monsters, like great old monsters, but like you explain it because they're puppets, they take over shit.
Well, it has a little bit more. It's like, it's almost...
So far, you're doing really good.
Alright, Gimmick Puppet Necro Walker. He is level 4. He's dark with 0 attack points and 0 defense points. Once per turn, you contribute 1 face-up Gimmick Puppet monster you control to special summon 2 Gimmick Puppet monsters from your deck with different names, except for Gimmick Puppet Necro Walker. During the end phase, destroy both special summon monsters. I gave them a lone fire in a sense because they take so long to bring out a card that easily gets killed for nothing. So I said to myself, if I play something that you just special summon 2 with different names, it brings out to the rank 4 that I just made, because you play fucking Humpty Dumpty and fucking Egghead and overlay them together, or you play Doll or whatever and overlay, and then you got the strings one. So it's basically an instant XYZ, but nowadays you have so many instant XYZs, you have shit like Mad Chameleon, you have so many things like Tour Guide. I feel like it's one of those XYZ based decks that desperately need a quick 1, 2, 3 XYZ, and I feel like that's what they need. Okay.
And I see it working well with the engine and all that. You said it was level what?
It is level 4.
But it brings out 2 level 8 ones and all that. Okay.
Well, it can special summon any.
Yeah. Alright. It's actually really good.
Okay, go.
Gave the deck an engine.
Alright, now I made a field spell card for them called Gimmick Puppet Show. And it's called the Gimmick Puppet Show, yeah. And its effect is all face-up Gimmick Puppet monsters you control with 0 attack points and 0 defense points cannot be destroyed by battle. Once per turn, you can remove 1 string counter from anywhere on the field to activate one of these following effects. Draw 1 card, special summon a Gimmick Puppet monster from your graveyard, and its last effect is target 1 monster your opponent controls and make that targeted monster's attack 0 for the attack and defense points. So it's basically all the other Gimmick Puppet monsters, instead of them getting bombarded and dying, they can just lay on the field and defense one, they can't be killed. And then the big boss one puts the string counters on every monster, so if you play it, which you constantly do in Gimmick Puppets, you could just get rid of a counter, and then you could just have an instant +1 here and there each turn, which I think is very good. You could make a monster completely lose all its attack and defense points, and then just ram into it and just get rid of it. It's more of an OTK-based deck, so I'm trying to give it as much like OTK possibilities as I can give it. Alright, so that's that. And then the last card I made, which I honestly find very, very fucked up, but I actually thought it was very, very creative in my opinion, and it's called The Grim Puppeteer as a trap card. It's continuous, and its effect is, as long as you control a face-up Gimmick Puppet monster on your side of the field, all monsters your opponent controls become level 8. And they are treated as dark monsters. If you don't control a face-up Gimmick Puppet monster, destroy this face-up card. You can remove from play this card from your graveyard to target any number of Gimmick Puppet monsters in your banish zone and place them back into your graveyard. Now those are the 5 cards I made, but that card, I have to explain that a little. Now you see, when you have a Gimmick Puppet monster on your side of the field, now all your opponent's monsters now become level 8. Now that means you just cut off all their extra deck plays with a deck like anything. Like I'm going to use Burning Abyss as an example. Now they're going to come in like, okay, I want to go into my Dante and shit, but you can't because all your Burning Abyss cards are level 8 now. And you can't do it. So it cuts off your opponent's extra deck. And then if you're really desperate enough to kill it, all like, because Doll, which is the main Gimmick Puppet monster, you have to banish a Gimmick Puppet monster in your graveyard to special summon it. So if that card's in the graveyard, you could be like, alright, I bring back all my banished shit and then put it back in the graveyard so I always have the materials for later on. I felt like the field spell card gave the deck consistency, destruction, I think more like versatility. I feel like the XYZ just gives like a little bit of taste, and I feel like it was just clever. I felt like that was clever. I felt like, you know, the lone fire that I kind of made for them, Walker, I felt like Walker was pretty good. I mean, this is just my take on Gimmick Puppets, like my opinion of what I think the deck would be really good with if they made these cards.
Honestly,
What?
I'm sad.
Why?
I am sad because you have done more with an Archetype than I would have thought to do with it. So I'm like, I'm proud, but I'm sad. Because honestly, you gave them, like you just said, so much versatility. You gave them an engine, and you gave them so much you put so much creativity in a deck that does nothing. Like you gave that deck so much that like it was like a one-trick pony. You was like, now you can do 8 tricks. Like you gave them so many possibilities and so much defense. I honestly believe the deck would be meta. I'm only sad because me being the fucking dumbass man that I am, or just being the type of person I am, I would have literally expanded the archetype on that one card that gives that win condition. I would have just expanded on him. I would have just tried to make him happen faster. So comment down your thoughts on his deck, whether or not you think it's good or bad. I think it's one of the greatest because that's ever been done on this channel. Honestly.
I did a good job. Most of the time I'm like, what? Too broken, too bad.
Nah, it was like perfect. I could cry. It was perfect. It was like perfect. I hope you guys share the same sentiments that I think. So comment them down below. Don't forget to like the video. And if you the video gets 800 likes, you get a free chance to win a free pack of the most recent set. The winner from the last video will be shown right here. Do not forget to check our individual channels and our Facebook page down below, where we will also comment when we're on Dab and other ideas and things that's going on. Yeah, things that's going on with the channel to keep up with us in our personal lives like that. So make sure you like all those things. And
don't forget to check out the 2 previous videos. And we always try to get around 800 likes. And
says that already.
Yeah, well, and then the last thing I'm going to just state is we're trying to get 30,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So don't forget to tell a friend, try to spread the word of the channel.
Well, liking the video kind of does that. So if you think this is good, please like the video. That helps spread the word about the channel.
All right, so see you guys later, and hopefully next time, probably later on. I
haven't cooked this being meta now. Ha ha ha.